Imagine a lone spacecraft drifting through the infinite darkness of space, farther than any human creation has ever ventured. For nearly 5 decades, Voyager 1 has been humanity's silent ambassador, carrying our dreams, our data, and our story into the cosmic void. Launched in 1977, it was meant to explore the outer planets, but it did so much more. It became a legend, a ghost ship sailing beyond the stars. Scientists expected its signals to fade, its systems to falter, its mission to quietly end. But what if I told you that Voyager 1, now over 15 billion miles from Earth, just did something impossible? Something that's left NASA scrambling, astrophysicists stunned, and the world asking, has Voyager 1 found something out there, or has something found us? Buckle up, because this story is about to take you to the edge of everything we know. Let's rewind to 1977, when NASA launched Voyager 1 and its twin, Voyager 2, on a mission that was nothing short of audacious. The goal? A grand tour of the outer planets, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune, taking advantage of a rare planetary alignment that happens once every 176 years. Using the gravitational slingshot effect, Voyager 1 zipped past Jupiter and Saturn, beaming back images that rewrote the textbooks. Picture this: volcanoes erupting on Io, Saturn's rings sparkling with intricate detail, the hazy mystery of Titan's atmosphere. These weren't just photos, they were humanity's first close-up look at worlds we'd only dreamed of. But Voyager 1 didn't stop there. After its planetary flybys, it kept going, sailing past Pluto's orbit, piercing the heliosphere, and entering interstellar space, a realm no human-made object had ever touched. It was a triumph of engineering, a testament to human curiosity, carrying a golden record etched with Earth's greetings, music, and maps, just in case someone or something out there was listening. For decades, Voyager 1 sent back faint signals, whispers from the edge of the cosmos. These were packets of data about plasma density, magnetic fields, and cosmic rays, growing weaker as its radioisotope thermoelectric generator slowly lost power. Scientists at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, JPL, monitored it like a parent watching an aging child, knowing the end was near. By its 46th year, they expected little more than a slow, graceful decline. But then something happened, something that no one saw coming. Deep in the silence of interstellar space, Voyager 1's instruments picked up a sound. Not just any sound, a low-frequency hum, faint but persistent, buried in the plasma wave frequencies. At first, engineers thought it was a glitch, a hiccup in the aging spacecraft systems. But when the Deep Space Network's antennas confirmed the signal, and it appeared again and again, the mood shifted from curiosity to unease. This wasn't cosmic background radiation, it wasn't a solar flare. It didn't match any known phenomenon in NASA's vast archives. Stranger still, the hum pulsed in perfect mathematical intervals, like a heartbeat or a message. What do you do when a 47-year-old spacecraft, billions of miles away, starts hearing things? The JPL team dove into the data, cross-referencing it with every known cosmic event. They checked for interference, solar activity, even equipment malfunctions. Nothing fit. The hum was real, and it was unlike anything ever recorded. Then, just days after this eerie signal appeared, Voyager 1 did something even more shocking. It changed course. Not by much, but enough to send shivers down the spines of everyone at NASA. This wasn't a command from Earth. It wasn't a mechanical failure. The spacecraft's tiny thrusters, dormant for years, fired with precision, adjusting its orientation as if it was trying to see something. But what? The area it turned toward had no stars, no galaxies, no known celestial objects, just darkness. At 15 billion miles from home, with no autopilot to guide it, Voyager 1 made a decision. Or did it? The question wasn't just, what's out there, anymore. It was, what's controlling Voyager? Let's talk about that course change for a second, because it's where things get really wild. Voyager 1's power source is a decaying radioisotope generator, barely producing enough energy to keep its instruments humming. Its thrusters, used for tiny adjustments, haven't fired in decades. Yet, telemetry data confirmed it. The spacecraft had shifted, aligning its long-dormant camera array, shut off since the iconic 1990 pale blue dot image, toward an empty patch of space. No stars, no planets, no gravitational anomalies, just void. Engineers scoured the logs for a pre-programmed command, an old line of code, a sensor glitch, anything that could explain it. They found nothing. The logs were clean. This wasn't a random twitch. It was deliberate. And that's when the whispers started. Could Voyager 1 be responding to something? Or worse, someone? As NASA grappled with these questions, the signals from Voyager 1 started to change. The data streams, once predictable, began arriving with subtle distortions in timing and frequency. At first, they seemed like errors, but closer inspection revealed something astonishing. The distortions weren't random. They formed patterns, complex sequences that repeated across multiple packets, like binary code laced with harmonic resonance. JPL brought in cryptographers, AI experts, and linguists to analyze the data. Some suggested these patterns could be a response, as if Voyager wasn't just sending data, but receiving it. The idea was unthinkable, yet the evidence was undeniable. The spacecraft's signals were being modulated in ways that suggested intent, as if something was embedding a message in Voyager's transmissions. And here's the kicker. These patterns bore an eerie resemblance to the Arecibo message, humanity's 1974 radio broadcast to the stars, designed to announce our existence to any intelligent life. Was this a cosmic echo, or had something out there heard us and answered? Now let's pause and think about the golden record. When Voyager 1 launched, Carl Sagan and his team tucked aboard a copper disc coated in gold, a cosmic time capsule carrying greetings in 55 languages, music from Bach to Chuck Berry, and diagrams pinpointing Earth's location relative to pulsars. It was a romantic gesture, a message in a bottle tossed into the universe's vast ocean. Most scientists saw it as symbolic, not a serious attempt at contact. But what if someone, or something, found it? What if the hum, the course change, the signal patterns are signs that the golden record was decoded? The record includes a map to Earth, precise enough for anyone with the right tech to follow. If something understood it, Voyager 1 isn't just a probe, it's a beacon, broadcasting our address for nearly half a century. The implications are staggering, not just scientific, but existential. If Voyager 1 has made contact, what does that mean for humanity's place in the cosmos? Behind closed doors at JPL, the mood was tense. A select team of physicists, engineers, and mission veterans huddled to dissect the anomaly. Some argued it was a fluke, a dying spacecraft's final misfire. Others pointed to the signal's consistency, the precision of the course correction, and the mathematical elegance of the patterns. This wasn't random noise, it was structured, almost deliberate. The team debated whether Voyager had stumbled into a gravitational anomaly, a dark matter field, or something entirely unknown. But one theory sent chills through the room. What if Voyager was responding to an intelligence, one that doesn't communicate with radio waves but through gravitational pulses, magnetic fields, or some medium we can't yet detect. The pattern suggested interaction, as if something was mirroring Voyager's signals, observing it, and, by extension, us. As news of the anomaly leaked, the global scientific community erupted. Universities and observatories launched independent analyses, and theories flooded in. Some physicists proposed that Voyager had entered a region of space-time distortion, perhaps near an exotic object like a micro-black hole. Others suggested it had brushed against a dark matter interaction, invisible to our instruments but capable of influencing the probe. But one study stopped everyone in their tracks. A team of AI researchers ran the signal patterns through advanced pattern recognition software and found overlaps with the Arecibo message's binary structure. The sequences weren't identical, but the mathematical similarities were uncanny, as if something had received our 1974 transmission and was using Voyager to send a reply. Was this a coincidence? Or had humanity's first interstellar pen pal just written back? The questions kept piling up, and NASA's response was cautious. Internal memos reportedly urged staff to avoid speculating about non-natural causes in public, labeling the event a data anomaly for now. But off the record, insiders admitted they were rattled. The signals didn't match any known astrophysical phenomenon. They behaved like a conversation, adaptive, structured, aware. The JPL team began to wonder, what do you do when a machine, drifting in the most isolated corner of the universe, starts acting like it's not alone? The fear wasn't just about what Voyager had found, but what it implied. If something was interacting with the probe, had it been watching us all along? Had our signals, our golden record, our Arecibo message invited something to notice us? Let's zoom out for a moment. Voyager 1 was never meant to last this long. Its systems were designed for a decade, maybe two, not half a century. It wasn't built to whisper across interstellar space or to face the unknown. Yet here it is, defying every expectation, sending back data that challenges everything we know about the universe. The hum, the course correction, the pattern signals, they point to a possibility that's both thrilling and terrifying. Voyager 1 may have made contact, not with life as we imagine it, but with something vast, something structured, something that knows we're here. This isn't just a scientific mystery, it's a moment where humanity stands at the edge of the abyss, peering into the unknown. So, what happens next? NASA is still analyzing the data, racing to decode the signals and understand the course change. Some scientists are calling for a global effort to study the anomaly, while others warn against jumping to conclusions. But one thing is clear: Voyager 1's journey, once a story of exploration, has become something more, a cosmic question mark. Is this the beginning of a new era in space exploration, where we finally meet our neighbors among the stars? Or is it a warning, a sign that we've been too loud, too eager to announce ourselves to a universe we don't yet understand? The answers are out there, 15 billion miles away, in the silence where Voyager drifts. And maybe, just maybe, something is listening back. What do you think? Has Voyager 1 stumbled onto something unnatural, or is this just a glitch in a dying machine? Could this be the first step toward contact, or a mystery we're not ready to solve? Share your thoughts below. And if this story left you staring at the stars, wondering what's out there, join the conversation. The universe just got a little stranger, and Voyager 1 might be telling us we're not as alone as we thought.